Oh, I'm really excited about the game.
Oh, do you know what would really help if I had the game next to me? I don't.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Bear with, I've got to take my headphones off. I'll be back.
Take me headphones off.
Probably rubbish when I open it. There's me thinking, oh, exciting. It's probably not. I need to go through and hunt out some hard ones. Nobody wants you to win the game.
No, that's just you, Lauren. You meanie.
Podcast 4 then. We are 4 weeks into this already, even closer to Christmas. And we're back to have a natter and do it all over again.
Was that a show welcome?
No, that was just like me talking to you and expecting a response.
I was like, what is that?
And then I was going to go, so welcome. And thanks for joining us. I thought you might comment on it, but you didn't. You just went silent.
Allow me then. Sure is, Lauren. Welcome to episode 4.
Oh, dear. We're not getting any better.
Look, just go with the show welcome, dang it. Just do it.
Okay. 4 weeks in, and welcome back once again to the Lauren and Sheila show, where we're pondering across the pond again. So let's just get on with it. Welcome to podcast 4. Let's start with our show sponsor for today.
Oh my God, amazing. I love these guys. And first, I got to give a big shout out to my buddy Jeff Moss. He is the owner and operator of College Hunks, baby. Yep, they serve New Hanover, Brunswick, and Pender counties. The cool part about them is not only do they do full moving services, but they also do junk removal services as well. Moving and junk go hand in hand. But here's the kicker. When they pick up your junk, they don't just go, okay, thanks, and they're going to go race and send it to the landfill. They divide it up, and they go, okay, this can be donated. Okay, this has to go to the landfill, and this, hey, maybe we can resell. But they don't just throw it away. They do what's best for the environment, and I love that about them. So amazing. I could go like for days talking about how cool Jeff is, because he's one of those retired military guys who used to fly like Cobra choppers. I mean, he was like one of those cool guys.
Amazing. Love it.
Jeff and I went down to Pour on Front Street in downtown Wilmington not long ago. And while we were hanging out, I asked him to tell the story of how College Hunks came to be. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Sheila.
And I'm so glad that you and I have been able to come together and have a lot of fun. You got to tell the story about how College Hunks just started. It's such a cool story.
It really is. It's about two young men that were best friends since they were teenagers, and they both were at college, and they come home between their junior and senior year in college, and neither of them wants to work in their parents' shop. So one of the guys, their parents owned a furniture store, and they had a delivery van, an old panel van. So they came up with this grand idea that they could, if they could get the parents to loan them the van, they could haul away people's junk during this summer. So they had dinner with the parents, and they laid their pitch down, and one of the moms said, well, you're a couple of college hunks, why not go haul some junk? And Nick and Omar walked away from that going, wait a minute. College Hunks hauling junk, and the rest is history. So they put up flyers in Washington, D.C., College Hunks hauling junk, and they spent the summer using that panel van, taking away people's unwanted items. The rest of the story is they both graduate from school, from college, and they go to work in corporate America in cubicles, and they are miserable. And Nick says to Omar, why don't we put the business plan to work and actually start this business? So 12 years ago, they started College Hunks hauling junk. A number of years later, they added the moving element. They franchised. There are 110 franchises across America. These guys are in their mid-30s. I mean, Sheila, this is the great American story.
Yeah.
They were actually on the first episode of the Shark Tank.
Were they?
They were. So if you like the Shark Tank, this is a perfect story. They actually did not do a deal with the Sharks because the Sharks wanted too much of their business and they wouldn't turn it loose. So 110 franchises later, world headquarters in Tampa. The colors, so Omar graduated from the University of Miami, but they hired a marketing firm to come up with their color scheme. And when the marketing company came with the colors, they matched the University of Miami. And actually, Omar was all about that. So
it was destined to be.
It was totally destined to be. And I bought the franchise here in Wilmington last June, and we opened up. And we have just been really, really busy.
And I learned something. When we say College Hunks, it might not mean what you think it means.
Hunks is an acronym. It stands for honest, uniform, nice, knowledgeable service. And if you get that, that is what we're after.
Thank you to College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving here in Wilmington, North Carolina. You can always go to collegehunkshaulingJunk.com. Just search for the location, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Brilliant. And they're not only our sponsors for this show, are they? We've got something special coming up later with them.
Jeff and I talked about this, and, it's something he's been wanting to do since he moved from Georgia here to North Carolina not too long ago. He said, I just fell in love with Wilmington, and there are so many really cool places of interest here. I really would love to highlight it because he loves being involved in the local community. And one way to do that is to be engrossed in the community and celebrate each place of interest. It could be historical, or it could be just something new that just popped up that you gotta know.
And you know that I absolutely love Wilmington. So when we discussed this segment coming up on our show, like the excitement, I just love it. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. And it's coming up a bit later.
1 Minute Wilmington. So how about we start off with a random fact this time?
Yes, and this one is really random.
If you hold your key fob up to your chin, it increases the range to lock or unlock your car.
Why?
Because, actually I have an answer for that. Because the fluids in your head act as a conductor and it makes it more powerful.
Now, is this true?
I'm not being that friend that makes a total butt of yourself. I'm not being that guy.
Yes, you are, because you just told me the random fact and now you know that I'm going to want to try it. So basically, you are that friend. You're making me make a fool out of myself. But here's the thing, right? I live in an apartment. So what I'm thinking is you can see, like, if I stand at the end of my lounge, I can see right the way through.
Oh, yeah, you could see your car.
And, like, out to my car. So I'm thinking I could just do this in my apartment and nobody would know that I've looked stupid other than the fact I've just said it, like, on air. Everyone knows I'm going to be stupid, but I could start at one end of my lounge and, like, give it a go and then take a step forward and give it a go again and take a step forward and just, I should test this out before our next podcast, just to,
By the end of this podcast, you need to reveal if it works or not.
Okay.
You need to step outside and then come back and let us know at the end of the show. If
the only problem is my apartment's not that big, so if I stand at that end, it'll probably just work anyway. Probably works whether it's at my chin or not. So I'm actually not sure it's going to be a very good judge, is it?
Go to the balcony.
Okay, we'll start outside.
Give that a go.
Now, I want to talk about something that you kind of mentioned. Just generally, we talk a lot. And when I say we talk a lot, just to clear...
We talk a lot.
Just to clear that up for everyone, like, I don't think a day passes where we don't send a voice message to each other.
Lauren, we talk more than anybody I know who lives in this town. Any of my family members, I literally message you all day long, and you actually respond, so maybe that's why.
Is that just because we've both got nothing to do? We're like, when's the next podcast? I don't know, let's just message each other.
I mean, I know what you're having for lunch. I know what you're feeling when you wake up in the morning.
You know when I'm happy, you know when I'm really angry with somebody because I've sent you a really angry, like, voice message.
That's 8 minutes long. Okay, then.
And you come back to me and go, okay, I've listened to half of it, Lauren, and this is what I think about that half. Or we leave such long messages for each other that we're like, hang on a minute, I can't remember what you said. Let me go back and listen to it again. Like,
yes!
We just talk to each other a lot. But
oh, and by the way, this is a message I didn't send you. Guess what I got in the mail?
What did you get in the mail?
I got your Prezi.
Do you love it?
Lauren's got this cute little side business called T Unique, and it's spelled weird, so I'm just going to tell you TEA, then it's UNIQ.com.
Yeah, I'm
okay?
trying to be, like, trendy, do you know what I mean? So I was like, leave the UE off the end of that. Let's just drop that.
Let's have people not be able to find my business and spell it weird.
Well, hopefully they will now, because you've just spelt it for them.
I've clarified it. So essentially the website's like a bucket of positivity. And she's got great stuff motivational. Yeah. She's going to have more videos coming out with people who just do great things. And then she's got the tumbler, the Tea Unique Tumbler that you can put your tea or your coffee in. And it's this teal little tumbler and it's metal and it's got the Tea Unique logo engraved in it. And I love it so much.
The nice thing is as well, 10% profits from every single one is going to a charity that helps rid the ocean of plastic.
Yay! So that's even better.
You know, so it makes it more exciting.
And you know what? That's not the only thing I got in the mail that day.
What else did you get?
I totally forgot that I ordered these because it was like 6 weeks ago. It's probably longer than that. I I just totally forgot. It was one of those things.
6 weeks. I don't forget anything I get in the post. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? They told me it would be here a week ago. Seriously. Get too impatient.
I got some yoga business pants.
What?
Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy, but you know how like yoga pants are super comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, they feel like yoga pants, but they look like dress pants, like business pants.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like we need a picture
They're so soft.
because I can't visualize this right now.
It's got the cute little, like you'd wear black pants, and it's got like the little like pockets in the back, and then it's got the little pockets in the front. The only thing, it doesn't zip or button. They just come right up. So you put a nice little shirt on, and then boom, yoga pants at work, sucker!
Like comfy work clothes.
Yes.
That sounds so good.
Yes!
Can I say something though? It just makes me laugh whenever you say it because you're so excited that you've got yoga pants. When you say yoga pants, it just makes me think of a pair of knickers.
Okay, hold on. British 101. Knickers or panties or underwear, right?
Yes.
Is that what you call pants?
So your pants are trousers.
Right. But that feels so masculine.
Yeah, but pants, like, just pants feels like my underwear. I'll be like, where are my pants? Oh, they're in the wash. Where are my trousers? Hanging up in the wardrobe. My pants aren't hanging up in the wardrobe. Do you know what I mean? It just confuses me. Like
yoga trousers it is. How's that?
That's perfect. I'm glad you got your new yoga trousers and that you're loving them.
I'm just realizing something. I'm like, okay, you remember we touched on the topic that I just don't buy new things. So this was like a big deal that I actually bought these pants because like I don't buy new pants. You know, I buy everything on consignment, you know?
Yep. And you should have bought a broom. Let's be honest.
I know. So it was a huge deal that I actually got pants, and I didn't even try on the pants. I just ordered the pants. Talk about an impulse buy. Sorry.
I know. Do they fit?
I don't know. I haven't put them on yet.
What? You're so excited about them and you've not even tried them on yet.
I know. Well, I had to clean the house before my mom gets here. And then, I've got a dog. And then, black pants, it's like hair magnets. So I wanted to make sure I had everything perfectly vacuumed and everything before I put them on to try them on. I think they are going to be too long because, I'm short. So I'm probably going to go have them. Yeah, I'm going to go have them tailored. But I tell you what, thank God I bought these pants 6 weeks ago.
Why? Why is that so?
Because I can't afford them anymore.
I love that. Why can't you afford them?
You remember that thing that happened a few weeks ago when Sheila got fired?
Oh.
Yeah, that would be that.
Yeah, that's...
There's actually, I started I was kind of like, when I first got let go, I was kind of really sad. And so I started drawing a list of all the things I couldn't afford anymore. It's really sad.
Well, what was on the list? What have you got to cut back on?
First of all, I get way more excited when I go to the grocery and there's a BOGO more than ever. Man, let me tell you.
I love that you say a BOGO.
Progresso soup costs almost $3 a can. And that's pricey for soup, right? So,
right.
Man, and I love Progresso soups. I like their chicken noodle, because when it's cold in the wintertime, I love having soup,
Yeah.
Man, they had a BOGO last week. I swear to God, I got 14 cans of soup.
14 cans of soup.
Yeah, and they're normally like $2.40 over at Lowe's Foods, right? And so I'm like, oh my God, I'm eating for $1.20. This is amazing. So this is literally counting just how much everything's gonna cost me. Because I stripped everything out of my life the minute I came home that night. I'm like, this vacation's gone, no more premium service here, remove yourself from this, no cable, no, I mean, literally,
You literally did as well. It made me quite sad that day, because every message I got from you was like, okay, I've cancelled this. Okay, I've cancelled my holiday. Okay, I've cancelled and I actually felt quite sad for you. Now, I just feel overjoyed for you that you've got a cupboard full of soup.
I do. But there are some sad things anymore. Okay, guilty pleasure item. I used to just use the Suave shampoo. It costs less than $2, and I love it. Okay. And I'd even use it as soap,
Yep.
But we used to go on a lot of Disney vacations and Disney cruises. You know how our family is.
We love Disney.
We are Disney freaks. Well, they used to only have it on the cruises, but now the Disney shampoo, it's like a sea marine something. It used to be on the cruises. Then they put them in all the resorts. And now you can buy them at Disneyparks.com or whatever the website is. I would buy Disney shampoo because it smells so amazing. It's their spa collection, and it's like $24 a bottle. And this is a girl that would go from like $2 a bottle to $24. That's how much I love the shampoo, right? Because I normally don't spend a lot, but now
That's some serious love for some shampoo, because you know what? My shampoo is, I think, about £2.50, and you can get a slightly larger one, which is like, I think it's $3.50 or something, and I'm always trying to like search for a bargain or see if it's on offer. That's not even expensive.
But I mean, thank God I'm normally, other than these couple things, I'm pretty much always frugal. Like when I love Bath and Body Works, okay? Love Bath and Body Works.
Oh, so do I.
But I have a very favorite scent that I wear all the time, and it's Vanilla Bean Noel. It is the Christmas vanilla. And
Nice.
the day after Christmas, I will buy the $13 creams for $3, right? And I'll
I
buy
knew you were
like
gonna say that.
12 of them because my mom she always gets me like a $25 gift card to like Bath and Body Works in my stocking. And then the day after Christmas, I go run first thing to Bath and Body Works and scoop up all the vanilla bean. So good.
You're like a crazy woman
I am.
fighting people for the vanilla bean.
And I'm
after
like,
Christmas.
where's the vanilla bean? I mean, I'm like an animal when I go into Bath and Body Works. Any other store I don't care about. I am like laser focused when it comes to Bath and Body Works. So that, and my other favorite thing though, that's never on sale, that smells so good that I might have to like beg people since my birthday's coming up in January. I'm thinking, all right guys, this is what I need.
Is this a hint? Like,
Yes, it is. To all the listeners, Sheila loves two things from Bath and Body Works.
Right.
Vanilla Bean Noel, and it's got to be cream, not lotion. We've learned that from Dr. Crane.
yes.
The other thing that I absolutely love is the amazing Orange Energy, the body wash.
Oh, that sounds very like energizing. I love that.
It's the aromatherapy line.
Fruity and orange, and just makes
Yes.
you feel fresh in the
Yes.
morning, you know?
And expensive. It's expensive. I know. I'm like, God.
It's like real first world problems right now, isn't it? The expensive things that you just,
I know.
you know. I am expecting, though, to see video footage after Christmas of you running to Bath and Body Works
Okay.
to get your vanilla bean, like, you know.
Probably be the security guard who gets the footage of that.
Oh
'cause
my
I get a
goodness.
little bossy, a little excited the day after Christmas.
You have no time to get your camera out and film that. Get out of Sheila's way. If you see Sheila going for a Bath and Body Works after Christmas, just move.
Just move.
Don't go for the vanilla bean because it's not going to end well for
For the
you.
love of God. I've got one more thing on my list.
There's a lot. I do feel a little bit like, you know, but go on.
Oh no.
Well, I feel sad for you. What's the last thing?
Okay, so my final luxury that I just can't afford anymore
Yeah.
is Charmin toilet paper.
That makes me want to sing the advert that we have over here, but the only bit I know is it kind of does something, goes da da da, Charmin. I don't know why. That's all I know. I don't even know the rest.
Here in the United States, we just got naked bears. I don't know.
Yeah, so have
Yeah.
we. Charmin. Although, do you know what? I think it's changed over here. It's now called Cushelle.
What?
I'm sure it is. I need to Google it.
Is it the
I need
same
to Google
company?
it. I'm sure Charmin over here became Cushelle. And I'm so sure it was.
Do they have naked bears in their commercial?
Yeah.
Ah!
Here we go. Charmin toilet paper. Hang on, bear with me. I'm Googling it.
Bear with me.
Charmin toilet paper over here is called Cushelle.
Why?
It did used to be called Charmin, hence the advert. Charmin.
How's that go? One more time? One more time.
Charmin. I don't know. People are probably listening, literally like, I don't even know what she's singing. It never even went like that. You know, when you think in your head something happened, probably never did. But it did used to be called that. But now, yes, over here in the UK, it's now called Cushelle.
Interesting. Well, I can't afford that either, so.
I'm really snooty when it comes to my toilet paper selection.
We used to be that couple, too. Oh, where did my life go wrong? Oh, the humanity! If only there was a way to fulfill this void in my life.
Hang on. All is not lost. Producer, cue the sad music. For only $13.50 a month, you too can support Sheila and her Vanilla Bean Noel skincare needs. And for an additional 99 cents a month, you can provide her 2-ply toilet paper too. And remember, for all of those that are still employed, make sure to pick up those complimentary shampoos at all Disney Resort locations and send them to the Lauren and Sheila Show, care of the Sheila Brothers Humane Society. Please don't let a washed-up radio host go to waste. At least let her smell good and wipe her bum with 2-ply.
You think they bought it?
Nah. Okay, so Sheila, I've got something that will make you feel so much better today.
Okay.
You remember our Tell Me Something Good story that we spoke about earlier in the week?
Oh, and it involves Disney too.
Yeah, it does. Shall we share this one?
Okay, yeah, let's do it together.
Okay, you start. You go. You're a Disney fanatic. I feel like you need to just take the lead. Go for it. Let's share something good.
All right, well, there was a video that went absolutely viral, and it was shared by a mom. Her name was Jessie Barber. Now, she's got 5 kids, and the youngest is disabled. So they went on a recent trip to Disney World, and they were enjoying a meal at a character breakfast when one of the boys' favorite characters wandered up to the table.
Winnie the Pooh.
Who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, love him.
Now, the mom, well, she's used to, people seeing her son and knowing that he's disabled, but she's also used to people feeling awkward and kind of not knowing what to do or how to interact. But that wasn't Winnie the Pooh's issue at all. He didn't even hesitate for an instant. He treated the boy like any other child at Disney, with love, with kindness and respect.
It's so adorable. In the video, you can see Winnie the Pooh rubbing on the boy's arm and snuggling him like with his nose. It's just far too cute. And the boy in the video just looks so happy. So adorable. Honestly, you have to just go and watch the video. We can tell you about the story, but it is so heartwarming that you have to watch it, and we will get it on all our social media pages because you just have to enjoy it. It seriously will make you feel good.
Now, when Jessie put the video on her Facebook page, she said, for those of you who have disabled children, you know the feeling. When people look but aren't sure how to interact with your kiddo, well, this Winnie the Pooh melted my heart and knew exactly what to do. He spent over 10 minutes with our little guy, and he loved every second of it. So thank you, Pooh.
Oh, doesn't it make you love Disney a little bit more than you already did, if that's possible?
God, why did I cancel my trip to Disney? Now I'm not feeling good again.
Yeah, you couldn't afford it. Just keep remembering that. But hopefully someone will bring you back shampoo. We don't need the plea again.
Please help Sheila's Disney dreams come true. For only $13.50 a month, you too can send her with a Park Hopper pass.
I think we're playing on this too much now. I think let's move on.
If 150 people donate $200,
there's no stopping her. Somebody stop her. Why does the price keep going up, Sheila?
It's Disney, for God's sakes.
Oh, man. Move on. So this week, we started 1 Minute Wilmington, which I am so excited about. And Sheila, you headed to the Battleship as our first location.
Oh, yeah, I know. We got up with our friend Kim, and my buddy Jeff from College Hunks, Hauling Junk and Moving, of course, is sponsoring this whole thing. He wanted to reach out to the community and just let us revisit home. So Kim gave us 3 things that locals might not know about the Battleship.
Well, the first thing we want to remind people is the ship is so much fun for all ages. There's a lot of hands-on activities. There's wonderful stories throughout the ship, lots to explore. Plus, we've got all kinds of great tours from 1 to 4 hours, customizable, take you all over the ship. We've got the guns, power plant, hidden battleship, lots of fun.
It's amazing. I went when I came over to Wilmington. It is so worth a visit.
You can use their 1940s typewriters. You can use their stencil things. You can actually play with the guns and actually use the whole phone system in there and sleep on the cots. It's just like you're reliving the 40s all over again.
Another fabulous new addition is the State Employees Credit Union Memorial Walkway. 1/4 of a mile, just like the Riverwalk downtown. It surrounds the ship. It is beautiful. handicap accessible, and it's free.
That's amazing. And you don't have to pay to do it. I love that.
No,
so you can still go over and you can still enjoy it.
Exactly. And just go out there and hang out near the Battleship. Bring your dog, bring your whole family. It's really lovely.
Can I run round it so I get my mile a day in if I go 4 times?
Yes, 4 times. I said the same thing to Kim. She's like, of course you can.
If you're looking for the best seats in town for the July 4th fireworks, look no further than the Battleship. You can watch them from right here on the deck of the ship.
Hang on, you can go to the Battleship to actually watch them.
If you're a friend of the Battleship, that entitles you to have your fantail on the fantail of the Battleship during the 4th of July fireworks. It's amazing. The best seats in the house.
That is amazing. If I lived there, I would be doing it purely for the fireworks display, quite frankly.
I know. And the parking's free, and you don't have to worry about the traffic.
Only issue I have is if I don't have a car, I have to get the boat across.
Water taxis are going to the Battleship from downtown. That's another thing that you wanted me to mention, that you can take a water taxi from downtown to the Battleship.
Amazing. I absolutely love it. Definitely worth a visit.
We shared the link from College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving. It's on our Facebook page. We're also going to put it on Instagram and a link on Twitter as well. But unlike this drawn-out podcast, we did it in 60 seconds.
I think I've been everywhere in downtown Wilmington, probably about 5 times.
You've been to more places than Wilmingtonians have been to.
Probably. And every time I come back, I do it again. That makes me sound a bit obsessed, doesn't it, actually?
I think we'll continue with a little Wilmington love as we step inside the confessional.
Ooh, I love the confessional. I don't know why, because I actually admit to things that I probably shouldn't, to be honest, but...
I know, but this is the Wilmington edition, so you're going to have to choose your guilty pleasure.
So is it a, Wilmington guilty pleasure that I need to admit?
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Things you can only find in Wilmington, that just Wilmington is so special because of these things.
Okay, I'm going to go for one thing because it was one of the first things I did the first time I came to Wilmington.
Okay.
So the first time I came out there, I remember walking downtown and thinking, what is that shop with a massive queue out of it? It was quite late at night. We'd had a late flight in. And I was like, I don't know what this queue is, but let's go get in it because there's clearly something going on. And, I don't like missing out on things. So we just went and joined this queue.
And I'd like to add that when she says queue, she means line for all you Americans.
Yes, I got into the line.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Lauren's Wilmington guilty pleasure is...
Kilwins.
Ice cream.
Oh my gosh, the best ice cream and everything.
You can smell it 6 blocks down the street.
Literally, you can. And it was queuing, and I just had to go and get in the queue. I could smell it. I had to get in the queue. And then I remember getting in there and going, oh my goodness, do I want chocolate? Do I want ice cream, milkshake? It's too much choice. But it was amazing.
Yeah, the home of the most wonderful smelling waffle cones in the making.
Amazing. Although my only issue is I always get in such a mess. So now when I come out, I just have to have ice cream in a tub because the waffle cones, it just goes so wrong when I'm eating it. And I end up in such a mess. It's embarrassing. So
now, if I remember correctly, last time you came to Wilmington when you got married,
yes,
you even bypassed dinner. You just went right for the ice cream after your flight.
Don't tell people that.
It's true, you did.
Okay, yes. It was late. I needed ice cream in my life. It's like my first stop because we normally stay downtown. First stop every single time. And you know what? We're staying downtown when we come back in May as well. First stop, Kilwins. I'll have to watch what I eat the rest of the day so that I can, add the calories on at night. But
That's right.
That's my guilty pleasure, Wilmington styley.
Well, I am lucky that I live here because but even though I could probably go to Kilwins every single day, there is a guilty pleasure here in Wilmington that is only available for 5 months out of the freaking year.
I think I know what this one is.
And you got to travel, stay in New Hanover County, go further south in New Hanover County to Pleasure Island. Go down to Carolina Beach to the boardwalk, and there you will find Sheila's Wilmington guilty pleasure.
Oh, I love it.
Go ahead, say it.
Brits donuts.
Yes!
I love that as well.
People People just don't understand when they haven't experienced Brits, and I'm just like, no, you don't understand. They're like, you mean like Krispy Kreme? Yeah, but on crack.
No, better.
It's like 10 times 10. Mm-hmm. Imagine, because our Krispy Kreme, I think, is better than yours in the UK.
Yeah, probably.
Imagine Krispy Kreme here in the United States, and then add times 50 in flavor.
It's so good.
I mean, and I love me a Krispy Kreme, but there is nothing like getting a fresh Brits donut right there at the counter. And again, right there around Memorial Day, they start opening just on weekends, and then boom, leading up to the summer, then they open every day. They're only open till about Labor Day, and then they close.
So good.
And they've been doing this for like 78 years there at the boardwalk. They've been open for 78 years. It is the best donut that will melt in your mouth. People get them by the bags. You don't just get one. You get like a dozen.
We've got pictures, I think, as well, of us actually stood with bags of Brits donuts. Like, that's our stop. And when we got married out there this year, we were so like, it's only open at weekends until the day that we left. And the day that we left, it was open full time. So the day after our wedding, we got married on the Friday. And the Saturday, we got like 2 minibuses down to Carolina Beach because we had told everybody that they had to try Brits donuts. We'd already made everyone try Kilwins. We'd done a night at Kilwins. And we were like, okay, everyone goes home on Monday. So today, that was it. 2 minibuses to Carolina Beach so that everybody could try Brits donuts, and everybody loved them.
Yeah, I'm sure they just about died. Like, what is this sugary confection that is melted in my mouth?
Yes. I think my husband would take them home if they would last.
Oh,
do you know
yes,
what I mean?
he would. He likes them even more than you.
That would be his Wilmington guilty pleasure, would have to be Brits donuts, I think. Every single time.
Hey, and listen, and while we're talking about food, we're already on the topic. Where did you go the other day? Well, maybe you shouldn't say the place. You went somewhere who had the worst milkshake in history.
Honestly, there's just no need. So whilst we're looking to move, you know, we're going to the places and trying to just see what's out there, let's just say. And there was this little cafe in this town that was supposed to be like American style. I walked in, didn't even look American style. I hate to say it, but the staff really just no personality, no nothing. It was just really awkward.
That's not American at all.
It was just really awkward. You know when you get in there and my other half went, "Do you do milkshakes?" And she just went, "Yeah," and just looked at him and he was like, "Okay, what milkshakes do you have?" Like, hello? Like, what one?
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Hello.
So she listed off the milkshakes. He went, "Yep, great, I'll have," I think he went for chocolate, and it was ice creams in the cupboard. So you expect, in the cupboard? Not in the cupboard, they'd be melted. In the freezer, she was listing off the ice creams. So you assume thick ice cream, nice milkshake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she must have put like the smallest scoop of ice cream in this milkshake because it came out and it was just like
a milkshake.
It was just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And like, my husband is like milkshake connoisseur. You give him a milkshake, he will judge you on your milkshake.
Yeah. Now listen, we got to be very clear about this. We pretty much nail it here in America. Everybody knows how to make an ultimate milkshake here. The rule is, if you cannot have your straw standing straight up without it falling, it's not thick enough.
It's just not a milkshake.
Put another scoop of ice cream in there.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, it has to be standing straight up. If it falls in any way, it's not thick enough.
It's just like, it tasted like a powder milkshake, and she'd put ice cream in it. Like, he did go straight online and write a review, so trust me, when we come to Wilmington, if anyone makes a bad milkshake,
oh God,
he is the milkshake man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, be warned.
Callum, be like, if you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you who can't make a milkshake. If you don't make the best milkshake ever, I will look for you. I will find you.
I will review you.
Lots of love. Cheers, Callum.
Okay. I've got a new game and I want to play it because I feel like we've had a little bit of a game show thing going on the last couple of podcasts.
What is it?
Okay, so basically I went in a shop and they had loads of them on the wall. So they were too high for me. I made Callum get every single one down. I undid every single one just to find the best game.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
And what do you got?
It's called Who Am I?
Oh, I like this game. Okay, all right.
Yes, so
I don't know how good I am, but we'll see.
So I'm going to give you some facts about the person, and then you have to tell me who it is. Okay, you can pass if you'd
boy.
like. How many should we do?
4 or 5? I don't know. How long are they? Are they long? Are they short?
Well, it depends if you get them. So here
Oh,
we go. I've
God. It could be a while.
Okay,
I don't
are
know
you-
if I had my Wheaties this morning, so it could go either way right now.
Hopefully I've picked some that you're going to actually know who they are, but here we go.
Yeah, don't make me look stupid, Lauren.
Okay.
Come on. People are listening to the show, believe it or not. They think I'm smart. Don't ruin it.
This is quite hard.
Oh, God.
Okay, are you ready?
I don't know. Okay.
Who am I? In 1980, my movie debut was in the slasher movie.
Slow down, lady.
Oh, I can't. I feel like we're on a timer.
And did you say 18 or 80?
No, okay, let's start
Yeah,
again.
slow down, British lady.
I talk fast. You talk fast. You tell me to slow down. Okay.
Because I over slow down.
Who am I? In 1980, my movie debut was in the slasher movie He Knows You're Alone.
Oh.
I am a member of the US National Space Society. I originally wanted to be an astronaut. My movies have grossed over 9 billion worldwide. I was once in a movie where I played a child who made a wish and turned into an adult overnight.
I'm going with Tom Hanks.
Hey!
There we go.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, hang on. You ready for the next one?
Okay.
Who am I? When I was born, I weighed 11 pounds 6 ounces and was nicknamed Samson by the nurses. As a struggling actor, my breakthrough came in 1959 in the series Rawhide.
Rawhide. Okay.
At the age of 74, I was the oldest at the time recipient of the Academy Award for Best Director.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to add one to this that's not on the card.
I don't remember who is in Rawhide. I just know,
You just
I know the theme song,
song.
and I know my dad watched it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to add something to this one.
Okay.
His son plays the lead character in The Longest Ride.
Oh, Clint Eastwood. Hey!
I thought you'd know that. If I threw The Longest Ride
Yeah.
out there, you know I'm a Nicholas Sparks fan.
Or you should have just said, feeling lucky, huh, punk? No?
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. Who am I? I am a fictitious character. I first appeared in 1986 in a novel written by Winston Groom. I'm well known for the 1994 blockbuster film adaptation. I was born near the small town of Greenbow, Alabama on June the 6th, 1944.
It sounds like it's Bubba Gump. It's
Bubba
not
Gump?
It's not
Isn't
Bubba
that the
Gump.
shrimp company?
Yeah, from Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, yes!
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Bubba
I
Gump
thought
makes
you
me
were
think
talking
of
about the shrimp kid, but it was actually just Forrest
It
Gump.
was-
Sorry.
It's just Forrest Gump. Okay, one more.
Okay.
I'm hoping you'll know this one.
Okay.
I think this is like worldwide. So, who am I? I first appeared on TV in 1955 in Sam and Friends.
In what?
Sam and Friends.
1955. Sam and Friends. Still know it.
Don't know if you guys would have had this.
Nope.
My most famous role is of a long-suffering stage manager of a chaotic theatre show. I am very closely linked to the puppeteer Jim Henson. I have appeared on Sesame Street and The Muppet Show.
I mean, are you talking about like Kermit the Frog?
Yes!
Oh, okay. It ain't easy being green. It is not easy being green.
It is not easy being green. I could keep going for hours, but you know, this is one of those games that you could just keep going and going. You're too good at it. It's not fun. I'm going to go and play with somebody who gets this game wrong and makes me look like a winner. So we should probably wrap the podcast up there.
All right. I feel a little sad that I just lost my friend, but other than that was a great show. Thanks, Lauren.
Hey! I tell you what, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out when I come to Wilmington.
All right.
We can play it in May.
All day long, we'll sit on me bums and drink some tea and play Who Am I? And we'll do it on the Battleship.
Oh, can we have Kill Wins and Brits as well, though?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is going to be the best game of Who Am I ever!
Yes. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, as we ponder across the pond, it is the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye!
This episode is brought to you by College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving, serving New Hanover, Brunswick, and Pender counties. Junk removal, moving, donation pickups. Visit collegehunksHaulingJunk.com. All music is licensed by Ben Sound. You can find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at LaurenandSheilaShow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms, and all negative and hateful comments, well, you can send them right to hell. This week's Tell Me Something Good story is from Beverly L. Jenkins at InspireMore.com. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at LaurenandSheilaShow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with new episodes every Monday. The Lauren and Sheila Show.